Hari Om. Chapter 19, Breaking of the two Arjuna trees. The conversation between Bahulashva and Narada continues. Sri Narada said, one day, Yashoda was churning curd in the morning. Knowing this, Krishna asked for fresh butter, but Yashoda did not give butter to Krishna. Then Krishna took a stone and broke the pot of curd and ran away from there. Yashoda ran after Krishna to catch him. Even after much effort, Yashoda could not catch Krishna. Eventually, moved by compassion, Krishna allowed Yashoda to catch him. Out of anger, Yashoda decided to tie Krishna to a grinding stone. Every rope brought to tie Krishna turned out to be too short, no matter how many pieces were added together. Despite adding more and more lengths of rope, it was still not enough. Finally, when Yashoda gave up the effort, Lord Krishna, moved by her perseverance, allowed himself to be tied. This kind of grace of the Lord is not granted even to the enlightened sages who have renounced karma. Needless to say, those who are attached to karma or actions can never experience it. It is due to the influence of devotion that he stood bound by his mother's ties. Thus, while those who pursue knowledge may attain liberation, but they are not bestowed devotion. By then, the Gopikas arrived there. After knowing what had happened there, the Gopikas said to Yashoda, "O Yashoda, Krishna came to our homes and may have broken the pots of curd, but we have never done any harm to him." When the Gopikas said thus, Yashoda did not respond and engaged in household chores. In the meantime, Krishna and the other cowherd boys together dragged the grinding stone to the bank of the Yamuna. On the river bank, there stood two very ancient twin Arjuna trees. The Lord walked forward and pulling the grinding stone between the two trees. Although the stone got stuck between the trees, but Krishna smiled and continued to pull the stone. As he pulled, the two trees were uprooted and fell to the ground. The trees fell to the ground with a tremendous noise. Just as fire emerges from wood through friction, two celestial beings emerged from the trees. After paying their respects to the Lord, the divine beings spoke with folded hands. By your divine intervention, we have been liberated. Never again will we insult your devotees. You are indeed an ocean of mercy. After praising and worshipping the Lord, the two celestial princes departed through the sky in the northern direction. Nandan and the other Gopas reached there, having heard the terrible sound. They asked the other cowherd children, "How did these two trees fall to the ground without any wind or any rain?" One of the cowherd boys said, "It was Krishna himself who felled these two trees." Two people emerged from the trees and after offering obeisance to Krishna, they departed through the sky in the northern direction. No one believed the boy's words. Nandagopa freed Krishna from the grinding stone and lifted him onto his shoulder with affection and kissed him. He even scolded Yashoda. Also, donated many cows to the Brahmins. In response to Bahulashva's question, Sage Narada explained who were those divine beings and narrated their previous histories and how they became the Arjuna trees. They were the two young sons of Kubera, named Nala Kubera and Manigriva. One day, they went to the Nandan forest. As they walked along the banks of the Mandakini there, Apsaras appeared and praised their virtues. Then the princes consumed a lot of alcohol. They became intoxicated and frolicked there without clothes. They also had the arrogance about their wealth. At that time, the sage Devala, who is a scholar of the Vedas, happened to see them. The princes continued to indulge in their activities without paying any heed to the great sage. Maharshi Devala cursed the arrogant brothers to turn into trees on the banks of the Yamuna for 100 divine years. The sage added that at the end of the 100 years, they would have the fortune to see Lord Krishna at the end of the Dwapar Yuga. After the Lord freed them from their curse, they would attain the form from their previous birth. Thus, Lord Krishna liberated Nalakubera and Manigriva, who had become trees due to the curse of Sage Devala. Here ends the chapter 19 of the first canto. Hari Om.
If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel. We have an ebook version of Garga Samhita stories available on Amazon. Link is provided in the description box.